Sweet treats and sweet love for the good hearts and yours. Hi, my name is Kyle and welcome to Worldwide Campus News and Entertainment. And today, I'm going to show you how to make chocolate-covered red velvet cake truffles perfect for Valentine's Day. First, you're going to start by preparing red velvet cake mix. You could also use any brand names you want, which is Betty Crocker or Duncan Hines. It is up to you. The cake mix has to be preparing according to package directions on the back of the box to make a cake batter. Just pour the batter, prepare a pan that has to be the round cake pan, any size if you want. You're going to bake it for 30 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 325 degrees Fahrenheit, which is desired. After it's baked, take it out of the oven, let it cool on wire rack using a toothpick in the center of the cake, and it comes out clean. So once the cake has been already baked, it should look like this. I put 2 pans of the cake. So we're going to crumble it up, so make sure it's going to get everything has resembles coarse crumbs. After I line with some parchment paper, so it's an easy way to come off with that. You want to make sure the cake has been resembles coarse crumbs. I don't want to get any lumps of those. I'm going to use my clean hands to break it up. I wash my hands thoroughly. To speed up the process, you can also use the pastry blender, 2 butter lights, fork, or you can also throw it into the food processor. Alright, it's nice and crumbled. So next I'm going to put cream cheese frosting for the brand name Duncan Hines, creamy home style frosting, cream cheese, that has to be 16-ounce containers. Red velvet cake has to be with the cream cheese frosting. So I'm going to open up the can of cream cheese frosting. I'm going to scrape the whole from the container of the frosting. And then we're going to mash it around until you get, looks like Play-Doh. Okay, the Play-Doh is done for that. You can see how it looks like. So I'm going to put a large cookie sheet lined with some parchment paper. I'm going to use the smaller ice cream scooper. I'm going to scoop the thin cake dough onto the cookie sheet. Like you're making the cake pops for the cake balls. So once you scoop, you're going to put this in the freezer for overnight until the cake dough is nice and firm. I'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like. After it's overnight in the freezer, you can see the cake dough is nice and firm. You can feel that. You're going to take 1 of each of the cake dough. As you squeeze it with your palm of your hands, that'll be almost ready to it. Roll the cake dough, shape it into a ball with your hands. That it should look like this. You're going to finish it up for the rest of the cake dough and then keep rolling up into the ball. And then put it back in the freezer for overnight. So the cake ball is ready. It's nice and firm for overnight. It should look like this one. You can feel that. The next step was to melt into the chocolate. For that one, I'm going to be using Wonder Melts, white chocolate chips, semi-sweet morsels, with all vegetable shortening. I'm going to double up all those 9-ounce white chocolate chips with about 2 tablespoons of vegetable shortening. We're going to melt the white chocolate in the microwave until it's completely melted. That should take about 45 seconds to 1 hour. So I'm gonna show you how it looks like. Got the white chocolate with the vegetable shortening. Want to make sure to stir that. You just want to keep melting it in the microwave for another minute. See how it looks like. I think it's melted, so the total will be 2 minutes in the white chocolate. So that's 9-ounce containers of white chocolate chips, or 9-ounce packages of white chocolate chips with 2 tablespoons of all vegetable shortening. So I'm going to set this aside. And then I'm going to do for the semi-sweet mussel, just we do the same as the white chocolate chips. I'm going to be using 1 3/4 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips with 2 tablespoons of all vegetable shortening. Alright, the chocolate is almost melted in the microwave. I'm going to keep stir that. You want to make sure the chocolate can be melted nice and smooth. I'm going to set this aside too, and then I'm going to do for next of the Wonder Melts. You can also use like Wilton's candy melts if you like, which is desired. Alright, that was perfect. Wonder Melt has 7-ounce package of that. You're going to open it up and then pour it into the microwave safe bowl, and then microwave it first for 30 seconds, and then don't forget to put vegetable shortening and then put it back in the microwave. So I'm putting 1.5 minutes with the Wonder Melts after I put the first melting for 30 seconds, and I take it out, and then I add in 2 tablespoons of all vegetable shortening. So it's easy to melt it. Make sure I don't want to get clumpy chocolate after it's going to be melted. And then we're done melting, and then we're ready to dip. Alright, we're ready to dip into the chocolate. So you're going to take your cake balls, has been already overnight to freeze it. Plop it into the melted chocolate. I'm going to start with the semi-sweet one. And then you're going to take your fork and then just pick it up, drip off the excess chocolate. So after drip over the excess chocolate, and you're going to carefully roll it back into the parchment paper. It has been lined. So it's going to that down here, and then I'm gonna do for the white chocolate. Plug it back in, and then we're gonna finish it up for the rest of the cake balls, dipping the melted chocolate. Finish dipping and melting it, and then we're going to put it back to the freezer. By the way, if you notice the chocolate has the remaining gap over here, what you like to do, you can also drip more of the melted chocolate on the other gap so that they're easy to color into it. Now for some decoration, you can also sprinkle with the red color sugar or red sprinkles, which is optional. I like to add with pink sprinkles, of course, but I forgot to tell you about that. I like to add with some perfect decoration using with the hand modeling chocolate, and they have chocolate covered red velvet cake truffles. So I love you, gotta love this. So as always, happy Valentine's Day.